Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel, my E-Unit. But this is a specific emergency. And I'm talking to all the scholars out there that follow, subscribe, and like this channel. This is an emergency Purple Gang meeting. Alright? This is an emergency Purple Gang meeting. I have to cover this. Ladies and gentlemen, the Minnesota Vikings are back for the regular season this Sunday. For the very first game of the regular season, we will head to East Rutherford, New Jersey to take on the New York Giants. And we will turn them into midgets for the embarrassment that they gave us back in our own stadium in the 2022-2023 NFL wildcard rounds. Y'all remember the 4th and 8 game, right? Our Vikings fans a little bit more nice and pissed off? Good. It's time to cover what I think the keys to victory for a Vikings win this week will be. I'm going to look at the offense. I'm staring at KOC. All KOC has to do. But he probably not going to do it. But I want him to do this. You have AJ Sr. You have Black Tie. Use the run to set up the pass, Coach Kevin. Use the run to set up the pass. Because I already know you like to call pass plays all the time. I already know. But do not stray away from the run. Remember, Alexander Madison is no longer on this team. So I expect the Russian offense to be not as stellar as it was underneath AP, but close enough to the level of what we got from prime Dalvin Cook. Okay? I'm staring at AJ and I'm staring at Black Tie to make that happen. Number 2, Sammy D has to have stellar pass protection. I'm looking at you guys, the front fives. CD, a.k.a. McGruff the Crime Dog, Christian Darrisaw. I'm looking at the bruiser, Brian O'Neill. I'm looking at the educator, Ed Ingram. I'm looking at you, Grumpy Gary, and I'm looking at B Squared, Brink Brandel. You guys have to do a stellar job protecting Sammy D to make sure he's able to deliver the football to all of his playmakers, which brings me to the next key to victory. Sammy D, you got to spread the ball. We faced a lot of injury bad luck, especially with TJ Hawkinson going down last season, still in recovery from that torn ACL. Get well soon, TJ Hawkinson. Come back soon. We need you back. But in the meantime, on the tight end receiving acts, we have Nick the Muse, Johnny the Muntcake, and starting for your number one tight end for right now until the logo comes back, we have Special Ed Oliver. Let's get it. He's going to do great. These guys are going to get their touches. You know, I hope to see a touchdown coming from this tight end group. Make me believe that we don't need TJ Hawkinson to win this game, y'all. Make me believe, tight end group. But that rests in the hand of Sammy D. Because think about it. You know he has confidence in Jettas. He's the best receiver in football. Why don't you have confidence in Jettas? Why don't you have confidence in Jordan Addison, who damn near led all the rookie receivers and touchdowns last year? Come on, man. Why don't you have confidence in J.A.? Why don't you have confidence in Speedy? However, I'm a little scared that they showed up on the injury report, but even then, we got depth. We got Brandon Powell. We got Tristan Jackson. You know what I'm saying? If we need them. You know what I'm saying? I have faith in this receiving core. I really do. Sam Darnold has never had the amount of talent that the Vikings have had in every single snap of his career, leading it back to his days with the New York Jets. I read a statistic the other day that Sam Darnold has been sacked 150 times. 150 times. I don't think he's going to get sacked a whole bunch underneath this Vikings pass protection, especially with our amazing tackle duo with CD and Brian the Bruiser O'Neill. Most definitely, he'll have just fine protection. But Sammy D, I'm not counting on you to stand in the pocket like NBA Kirk Boy used to do. Nah, I need you to get out that pocket and make those amazing throws I know you can make. Okay, because I heard you got a live deep ball. I heard your short game and your intermediate game needs some work, but I heard you got a live deep ball. I want to see that. All right, enough about the offense. Let's go on about the defense. Contain Daniel Jones. He hates pressure. Horrible Harry, Artillery, DDT, AVG, Johnny Green Thumbs. I'm watching all 5 of y'all. Everybody on that defensive line, y'all know what y'all need to do, man. Bring the pain. Make them feel the sting of being put down on the turf. And if he gets outside the pocket, don't worry. We got other eyes in the building, which leads me to my next point. B-Flow. Let Ivan the Pacemaker and Moneybag Blake Cashman unleash hell. Mix in some blitz packages if necessary. But be aware. Brian Daboll loves to use Daniel Jones and a scrambling package, so I expect one of those guys to be the QB spy. I really hope it's Ivan the Pacemaker because he did an amazing job being the spy last year. And then, last but not least, the secondary. You gotta step it up. Our cornerback room was iffy last year, but now that we got Stingy Stefan, Shaq Attack, and BJ in the slot, hopefully. We'll have some great reps where they get some pass deflections, and more than likely I'm gonna smell an interception coming off of Daniel Jones because he doesn't deserve all of that money that the Giants just so willingly threw at him.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
Just put him in the turf. If our front doesn't put him in the turf, just make him throw a pick. Just bait him. Just bait him into thinking one of his guys like Malik Neighbors or somebody is open. And one of you guys, rather it be Shaq Attack, Stingy Stefan, Hitman Harry, The Worm, a.k.a. the movie maker Cam Bynum, Josh the Medulla Metellus. I don't care which one of you guys baits him into throwing a bad throw. Bait him into throwing a bad throw. And please, crib one. You know, after you get a pick, you got to go try and crib it. You know what I'm saying? And that leads me to my next point. Isaiah Hodgins, who destroyed us with 8 wrecks for 101 yards and 1 touchdown the last time we met during the wild card round, he's on the practice squad. You should have nothing to worry about, cornerback room. You should have nothing to worry about. It should be easy money, doubling up on Neighbors, and making sure nobody else gets a touch. They did lose Darren Waller. And this receiving room is filled with a bunch of no-names. So, I mean, Darius Slayton, he's mediocre at best. You know what I'm saying? I still think our cornerback room and safety room is talented enough to stop him. Been talented enough to stop him. But yeah, man. Who I'm mostly going to be paying attention to is how well the pass protection is, because we are going up against big-ass Dexter Lawrence, Kayvon Thibodeau, and then Brian Burns on the edges, man. We need to just focus on containing those 3. You know what I'm saying? Making sure they don't make plays. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully our run game will be able to be established, so that way we can use it to set up the pass to just to throw him off and buy Sammy D enough time. You know what I'm saying? But if Sammy D does good and doesn't cause no problems, he will earn another nickname from me. I'm betting it. But overall, win the turnover battle, because we struggled with that last year. Win the turnover battle. Take care of the football. You know what I'm saying? Play mistake-free football. And as far as our kicker is concerned, I'm just happy Greg Joseph is no longer in Minneapolis. I'm just glad Greg Joseph is no longer a Viking. Is anybody else glad Greg Joseph is no longer a Viking? Raise your hand. All right. And then, for the love of God, I have to stress this every year. Please watch the penalties. Penalty yards are still yards. Last year, we were ranked 25th in most penalties called against, but that's great. But I want to see that lower a bit. You know what I'm saying? Can we get into the 30s when it comes to penalties getting called? Can we get into the 30s, Minnesota? Can we make that happen? If we can make that happen, we are golden. If I had to make a bold prediction, Diamond Dallas Turner, DDT, will get his very first sack in this game. That's my bold prediction. Despite the improved offensive line of the New York Giants, Diamond Dallas Turner will get his very first sack. Easy Vikings W. If I had to predict the final score, it's going to be 23-14 in favor of our favorite team, the purple and gold Minnesota Vikings. If you guys enjoyed this breakdown, if you guys enjoyed this analysis, if you guys enjoyed this prediction, this preview, leave a comment down below. Leave a hashtag Skull. Smash the like button. I might be live streaming the game on Sunday. Since we're on the road, I might be live streaming it so that way y'all can see my reactions to see if the Vikings do what I asked them to do on this video. Hopefully y'all tune in, but if y'all can't make it, you always can check the replay. I'll also probably clip some stuff out, and I might do a reaction video afterwards. But until then, I'll see you all in the next video where I cover the Vikings skull. Y'all already know what to do. Love y'all. Peace. Oh, whoa, one last thing before we go. Remember, we made Mike Zimmer. Mike Zimmer didn't make the Vikings. So if he wants to talk trash about our organization, he's just as bad as an enemy as the Green Bay Packers. Talking about, I didn't attend the press because I knew they were going to fire me. Shut up, dude. Just shut up. You wouldn't even be a head coach ever. And I don't expect you to get another head coaching job ever. Because of the way you run things. The NFL is in a brand new direction. We're still stuck in the old times. That's why you got your ass fired after the 2021 season. That's why you got your ass fired. Couldn't hardly get along with any of the players that were on the offense. Only focused on the defense. You were not a full head coach. Andy from Purple for the Win podcast was right about you. You were nothing more than a defensive coordinator with a challenge flag. How about start giving a damn about the whole entire team like Kevin O'Connell does? Until then, keep the Vikings name out your damn mouth.
Out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to.
And if we do run across each other in the playoffs, if Dallas is so unfortunate to make it there, we gonna make your life a living hell. I guarantee it. You wouldn't even be in the league if it wasn't for the Vikings. So shut your mouth. Okay? Let's go Vikings.